Hello everyone. Good morning all.
Good morning, sir.
So yesterday we have seen the derived table and common table expressions example. So today we will continue with other topics, view, mainly view and inline table valued functions. We will see. And if you come across any doubt, please pause me and you can ask me at any time. One minute. Okay, so this is let's start with views first. So derived tables derived tables and cities are table expressions, right? Yesterday we have seen that are visible only in the scope of the statement that defines them, but we cannot reuse that derived table in common table expressions, right? We cannot store it in the database and reuse that. So reusability is not in case of derived table and common table expressions. So after that statement terminates, the table expression is gone. Hence, derived tables and cities are not reusable. For reusability, you need to store the definition of the table expressions as an object in the database, right? If there is something is stored in the database, then only we can reuse that that concept. Otherwise, we cannot reuse that, right? So for this, you can use either views or inline table valued functions. Now, the main difference between the use and inline table valued function is that former doesn't accept input parameters. It means that in the views, we cannot use parameters, right? Whereas in functions, or you can say the table valued functions, we can use input parameters. That is the main difference between use and table valued functions. As an example, suppose you need to persist the definition of the query with the row number computation from the example in the previous sections. To achieve this, you can create the following view. Now, yesterday we have seen one example. This is our example, right? Yes, those who have not attended yesterday class, we have seen this example. So this is basically provide us all the rows from the production and products table. It is generating row number based on the partition by category id and order by unit price and product id. So over here it will give the row number based upon the order by this unit price and product id in ascending order, because we have not specified descending over here, right? So when we have not specified descending over here, it will by default it will consider ascending order. In all the category id, different category id in the product table, when the category id is changed, it will start row number again from the 1, right? You can ask me if you have any doubt. So let me execute this query. So if you see over here, it is generating row number, right? But now again it is starting again from row number over here 1. Now can anyone tell me why it is again starting from 1?
Category ID change.
Okay, yes, right. Because of category ID is change. Now, notice another thing is it is showing the lowest unit price in the beginning, lowest unit price and lowest product ID. Now, can anyone tell me why lowest is coming at the beginning for each category ID? It's very simple because of we have order by what we have done in the order by. We have done the unit price and product ID, right? And by default, it is ascending. Ascending means lowest will be come first. If we specify over here descending, then the highest will be come first. Okay, why not? It is reflecting. Okay, unit price should come. Let me do this one. Now let me execute this one. So now see, it is based upon the product ID and unit price, and highest unit price should come first. Mm, Product ID 1 2. Is there any issue in this query? Can anyone tell?
Yes, it is sorting on product ID first and then unit price later.
Okay, product ID first and then unit price later.
Yeah, product ID should you should remove product ID from there first.
Okay, and product ID is in ascending order, right? And unit price only
Yes,
in descending order, right?
correct, correct.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, now let's come. Let me copy again this query. Now, our requirement is we want to filter only the row number 1 and 2 data for across each category ID. Row number 1 and 2 data means our requirement is lowest unit price and product ID combination, but lowest and second lowest should come only. No, we don't want any other details. Now, what should we do for this? We need to filter the data basically, right? So, can we specify over here the where clause? Like where, and then this row number, this one. Is it possible? And less than equal
No,
to
it's not
2.
possible.
It's not possible.
Less than equal to 2. Now, is it possible?
No, it's not possible.
Okay, it is not possible, right? Now, also this one also we cannot use over here in place of this entire.
Um,
This is
because
also not possible, right?
alias names we are not going to use in where class.
Okay, correct. Now, what is the alternate solution for this one?
Subquery
We can
out.
use CTE or subquery.
Okay, yes, we can use either city or subquery. So, actually, that we have seen already in yesterday class. Now, I want to define the same thing through view. 1 minute. Okay, I want to define the same thing through view. So, what I have done over here, I have created the view, create view. given some name as select the same query I have written over here, and then I am creating this view. Let me create it. Okay, now this view is created. But as you know, we cannot specify the parameter in the view, right? That's why inline table valued function came into the picture that we will see on later on. But now I can easily restrict the data, right? If I select this entire thing, then it will give me everything, right? Row number 1, 2. Actually, I have not selected over here row number. So row number 1, 2, 3 again category ID is changing. Again row number 1, 2 is come. Uh, when again category ID changes, again 1, 2 is come. Now we can easily restrict, right? We have created this view sales from ranked products, and now where now we can easily use, right? Because this row number is already there, already available in this view. So if we restrict less than equal to 2, then we will find only 1 2 data across each category id, row number 1 2 data across each category id, right? So this way we can use the, this is a simple example. Now inline table valued functions. So as for the inline table valued function, they are similar to the views in concept. However, as mentioned, they do support the input parameters. In functions we can give input parameters, right? So in inline table valued function also we can give input parameters, but in view we cannot give. So if you want to define something like a view with parameters, this is, we can say that view with parameters, that is known as inline table valued functions. The closest you have is an inline table valued function. As an example, okay, okay, as an example, where is it? Consider the recursive city from the section about city that return the management chain leading to employee 9. Now, actually, we have not covered this recursive city example, but let me show you that example. Okay, this is the recursive city example. So over here we are finding the management chain of employee ID 9. So in the recursive city, it is recursively executed until the null value find by the last row. So over here our, this is our base query, right? So in the recursive city, whatever the base query is, that is known as an anchor member. So if you execute this employee table, this is the employee ID 9, right? So employee ID 9, whatever the details has been retrieved by employee ID 9, that is known as our anchor member. And we have given the 0 as default distance. Now we need to consider this as a base employee ID, and we need to iterate through each of the row which is coming next. And for that all the row we are giving the distance plus 1, means 0 plus 1. So I have taken this data into the Excel file. Now suppose 9 is our base ID, right? And we are considering based upon the manager ID. So now what is the manager ID of 9? That we need to identify. So manager ID of 9 is 5, right? So 5 should come in the into, okay, manager ID of 9 is 5. Now 5 should come into the next row. And into the next row we are giving distance 0 plus 1 means distance plus 1. So first this is the for ninth it is 0 distance, right? And then 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. And now what is the manager ID of 5? That we need to identify in our next row, means this row. And so manager ID of 5 you can see in the table, manager ID of 5 is 2, right? Manager ID of 5 is 2, so we need to switch to the next row, it will come 2. Now what is the manager ID of 2 we need to identify? So manager ID of 2 is 1. And when we iterate to the next row, again if you see 1 plus 1 distance is equal to 2. Now when we iterate to the next row, here manager ID is 1, right? And manager ID 1. So what is the manager ID of 1? If you see over here, manager ID of 1 is null. Manager ID of 1 is null. So at that time we are stopping because there is no other row which has null as a manager ID, right? We cannot join that particular row. So over here we should end our recursive city, recursive query will end. And in the last one, 2 plus 1 distance, 2 plus 1 means 3 should come over here. So here we are specifying our base employee as 9, right? In this query. But now what if our base employee is not defined? What if our base employee is not defined? In that case, inline table value function will came into the picture. And that what we have defined over here. So employee ID, we have defined our employee ID as an input parameter. And then same query we have written over here, which I have displayed above. Now this inline table value function will returns the table as written, and with then same recursive query, recursive city we have defined over here. Only one difference we have given over here, parameter. That is the only difference, right? Now if I execute this function, let me execute. Now how can I execute the function? I want to execute this function. How can I do it? Does anyone has any idea about that?
We can call to select statement, or we can call to call using call method.
Okay, I think call is available in SQL server. I am not sure.
Even I don't know. I'm from Oracle background.
Okay, okay. So over here in SQL server, you can call it in the SQL function. I can in a Oracle also it will call through SQL function. So over here we will give function name and then employee ID we need to give, right? We need to give employee ID. So this will give us the same result which is defined in the Excel file, right? This is the same result. Now what is the benefit of this one in place of recursive city? Now can anyone tell me what is the benefit of function? Means basically particularly this function in place of other what we have seen above, recursive city. It is simple, right? We can specify over here employee ID. without changing the code of the query. Without changing the code of the query. And this is known as reusability. Store procedure and function main benefit is reusability, right? So now for 8 also it will work. For employee ID 8 also it will work with the same way. Right now, anyone has any question up till now, they can ask, or anything regarding to our future sessions or plan or anything regarding. They can ask any question. We have seen yesterday derived table and common table expression example through this same query. This is we have used. This is known as derived table. Now, can you tell me that what is the alter? Actually, I have written over here. This is inline view in Oracle, same as derived table in SQL Server, right? Select query in the from clause of the statement, right? That is known as inline view in Oracle. And the same thing is achieved by city over here. Now, let me know if you have any questions. No questions. Okay. So let continue with one more example, which is for running total. So let me just select the data from this table. One, two, three, four, five. Now let me know. Do you have ideas about this running total? What we can say is running total?
Previous record also continue. Previous record amount also continue.
Okay, here we can say for first row it is 70,000, right? Now,
Yeah, 160.
Cumulative sum.
okay, yes, right, correct. So this way it will add through all the values. So this is way we can achieve through uh, okay by this. If you see the first column, sum of salary, right? So how we are using this row number rank function, dense rank function is the same way we can use these aggregate functions also, or other we can say leaded lag functions also we can use like this way. So this is sum of salary over order by id. So it will define this id column, right? Order by 1 2 3 4 5 and in ascending order only, because we have not specified over here descending from emp table. So it will take the first id, it will do the sum only, then second id it will do the sum of first row and second row also, right? Now in the third row it will do the sum of 1, 2 and 3, all the rows, sorry, 1, 2 and 3, and it will give the sum. But now what I have to do, I have to do department wise running total. Now how can I do that?
Partition by department.
Okay, yes, that we have written over here. Partition by depart ID and order by ID. So when the department ID is changing, it will start again with the same salary for the first row of that particular department, and then it will add into the same thing. So this is a simple thing only. So up till now, any questions in this any of this topic? Let me try to see this one. Okay, 1 minute. Mm. Okay, so now let's see the try to see the merge example. Let me create this table. So in the merge query, normally the source table is there and destination table is there. And merge is what it is doing if the particular ID if the particular ID is present in the destination table, then it will update the data, or and if the ID is not present, then it will do the insertion of the new ID into the destination table. Mainly the merge will do this thing. Let's see the example. Let me insert the data. I have created this sales source product table with 3 column and target products table with same 3 column, but data will not be the same, right? Data is not same. Now let me select the data from the source product, and so if you see over here in the source product, 1 2 3 per product ID is there, and in the target product 1 2 5 and 6 product ID is there, and also price is different for second product ID, right? Price is different for first one, everything is same. Now, okay, this is the first thing. Merge target products as target. We are basically merging the destination table with the source table, right? And so when we are merging, we need to specify particular common column, right? Common column. So which is the common column over here? It is product ID, right? It is a product ID in both the tables, which is common. Of course, product name and price is common, but that we need to merge, right? Depend upon the product ID. Now,
Hey, Harshit, have a water, man.
Okay, okay, sure. Give me 2 minutes, 1 minute. I am back. So here we are merging these two table based upon this product ID, source product ID and target product ID. When not match, now over here one thing is written when not matched by target, then insert values. So we have done only this thing over here. Let me try to execute this query. What should be it will done over here. It will insert the third and fourth row into this below table, right? Into the target table. Let me try to execute this query. Two rows affected, right? Now let me execute this one again. So same thing, right? Row number 3 and 4 it is inserted as it is. It has not touched the any of the other row. Now let me, okay, now let me just okay, I need to drop this table and create again. Drop table, drop table. I have dropped both the tables and now let me insert and create. Okay, now 1 minute. Now let me know what this statement will do. We have seen above example, right? Now let me know what this statement will do. If you,
Like if it will not match it, then it will going to insert. If it will match it, then it will going to update.
okay, based upon the product ID, right?
Yeah, based upon the product ID.
Okay, so over here, if you see the data, row number 3 and 4 it will inserted, and row number 1 and 2 data it will get updated, but row number 1 has no effect, but row number 2 it will change 180 to 80, right? Because it will, row number 2 is matching in both the table, so price will be get updated into the destination table, target table. So let me execute this query. Okay, 4 rows get affected. Now if we see into the target table, row number 2 data gets updated, right? 180 to 80, and row number 5 and 6, sorry, 3 and 4 it will newly inserted into the target table. So that is what it is written over here. When not matched by target, then insert. When when match, then update. Now I think one more example, I think two. Okay, Okay, we have seen this example. Now one more example it is there. When notch match by source, then delete. Okay. Now let me drop this table again and create and insert the data into the same. Now this will gonna be interesting. When not matched by source. One, two, three, four. Okay, now tell me what this will do. With my source, then delete. Okay, now this is the third property of the merge statement. We can say that. Now what this statement will do? Can anyone tell me?
Based on the condition here, whatever we mention on class, like product ID equal to source dot product ID equal to target dot product ID. Based on that condition, it will check and it will going to perform all the DMLs. Like if it will not match it, then it will go to insert. If it will match it, then it will go to update. And in the same case, like if it will not match it, then it will go to delete.
Okay, so over here, which row will be deleted?
If it will, like we're giving source ID, right? 1, 2, 3 not matched, like it's not matched, right? Go, come down, delete. Show me the delete. Yeah, it's not matched, right? Okay, then show me. Like
5 and 6
more,
deleted.
like 5 and 6 deleted.
Okay, 5 and 6 will get deleted.
Yes,
1 and 2 row 2 will get updated, and 3 and
3
4
and
will
4
get
got inserted.
inserted, right?
Yes,
Okay, now let me execute this query and let me select the data from both the tables. Actually, my cursor is gone here. You are able to hear me, right?
yes, we can.
But problem is my cursor is gone. How can I do it? I can able to use keyboard. Mm, but my cursor is gone. Is there any thing we can do? Okay, it is there, right? Okay, it is there. 1 minute. Mm, let me. Okay. Now row number 1 and 2 get updated, 3 and 4 get inserted, and 5 and 6 got deleted. Right? Now I think one more example is there. Okay, then update. I think this is the same thing, right? Not matched by target, then insert. When matched, then update. And when not matched by source, then delete.
The same only.
Checking the actions by checking the action by merge statement. Let me try to execute this one. Okay. I think I need to 1 minute. Now that is one more property of the merge statement. So now we have to execute this entire block, and it will show you what is the effect. So if you see over here, 3 and 4th row, it is got inserted, right? 5 and 6 row, it is got deleted because it is not matched by source. So in this action column, delete is there, and 1 and 2 it is matched by source, so it is get updated. That is only showing over here. This is newly row, so 3 and 4th is not previously present, so it is null over here, and it is inserted. Now this is updated, so it should get present in both the tables, right? In this 5 and 6 row, it is got deleted. This is some basic points, only important things to remember while implementing the merge statement. Although we have now understood how to write the merge statement from scratch, how to modify the script to include logic for handling insert, update, and delete, there are also some other key important points that we should keep in mind while preparing the script. Every merge statement must end with a semicolon. So if you see over here, every merge statement should end with a semicolon. Over here also semicolon is there, right? If a semicolon is not present at the end of the merge statement, then error will be thrown. Now you can use the select row count after writing the merge statement, which, which will return the number of records that have been modified by the transaction. And if it is mandatory that one of the match clause is provided in order for merge statement to operate. So these are the basic key points. Let me not mention. Now let me know if there is any questions in this or any of the previous topic for the today. This is our content. I think this is done. You can ask any question. This is also done. Mostly all the topics is covered. This was our phase 1. Okay, temporary table is, I think, pending, but that we will see later on. These queries we will cover in the phase 2. All the queries has been asked in different companies. In some questions I have mentioned the company name also. I have taken this query from the different platforms. We will see all these 54 queries, and then this one project also we have covered. Other 2 3 projects also we will cover in our after the completion of the phase 2. and everything is available. All the videos is be available on my YouTube channel. I have, I think, already pinged you the link. Those who are interested to watch the videos can go through this channel, and please support my YouTube channel and share it more with your friends. Now let me know if any question, or we can wind up for today. From the next weekend or next to next weekend, we will start our phase 2 from the 16th, I think. We will start our phase 2, which is more interested because we are solving the queries directly. But actually, phase 1 is for those who are the freshers and doesn't know, or other domain people who doesn't know these things into the SQL, and they want to switch the job into SQL. So I have covered this phase 1. All these topics has been covered already. Join ranking functions, cities, recursive cities, subquery, correlated subquery, everything is covered. Now let me know your concern or anything if you have. Otherwise, we will wind up for today.
Thank you so much, Harshit, for conducting these session. These are really helpful, and we are waiting for next phase as well.
Okay, yeah, sure. Thank you for your support. Please share my YouTube link with your groups and friends.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have any question, Ambur?
No, Harshit, but I need to discuss with you once all are disconnected, then we can discuss one on one. A small thing only.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, later scale.
Okay, you can call me also on phone if it is possible.
We can discuss here only. That's better.
Okay, thank you everyone. We will meet again in the next weekend, or maybe next to next weekend. 16th we will starting our phase 2 from 16th December. Okay, thank you everyone. Have a nice day.